So we're back. And what are we, mate? We're a little less richer because we've been out spending again.
Again.
Because obviously we finished the Golf now. The R32 is a little bit of a side project.
Yes.
To like fill out when we, when we're waiting for parts and that. And we've got offered something, haven't we? And it was a bit too.
It was too good not to take.
It was too good not to take up, but then it become into a bit of a headache, as you can see from the title. But we'll get more into that the more we go on.
We have to keep one up in ourselves now, don't we?
So should we unveil that?
Pull the front end off.
Why have you bought this? This looks fine. That looks mint.
Some eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed it's a little bit down on the front corner.
So there's damage. It's damaged.
Oh, of course it's damaged.
We're only dealing damage.
We're only dealing damage.
Because you know what? You get damaged cars cheaper, but then they cost you
more
to fix. So I don't know why we do this.
Time and all that. We just do it for a laugh and for you lot. First of all, you'll have noticed. Yeah, the bumper, the grille, then here.
You might have to just scoot back a little bit, lads, because
these are on air. These are. If you know anything about RS6, they're on air. And we know because when we've like turned the ignition on, you can hear it trying to air up, and it's throwing it out, and
it's just not airing.
And you can see because it's literally in there. So yeah, that's another problem. Now this is where the damage is. As you can see, it's had a good old whack. Also, you might have noticed that the wheels are a stupid colour. The kid who had it was wrapped. Got a wrapping company, powder coating company up in Scotland. So he decided pink and blue was a good colour combination. He's even done it to the brake pads as well, brake calipers, which is not my cup of tea.
I think you're sweet, mate.
I reckon Jack will look lovely driving this round.
He would.
I mean, if you come here,
I wouldn't mind if that was the only thing with
come here, look, and then as you can see, it was wrapped before, and they've done it, they've bodged it, taken it off, and they've pulled the paint off.
But not only there, they've done it
all over as well. There's a bit here, and then if you go around to the other side on the thing, it's there. So you're thinking, how much have they paid for it? Because obviously it's cheapest one in the country, we believe.
We believe it is.
Yeah, there's a bit of a backstory, but we'll go back into that. But we paid 18,000 for it in its current state.
Yeah. And it's facelift model, isn't it?
Yeah, the facelift. And you'll probably start thinking, well, how have you been scammed? You can't really miss that and all the other bits and bobs. We'll show you why we were scammed and we'll explain it all. But first things first, we've got to get it out of here, into the other unit and on the ramp. So we've been out and we got a set of wheels with it, didn't we?
Yeah.
So obviously, if you have a look at the other side, you'll see the wheels. We've got the original wheels with it. We ain't got no fakies. So we've got an original set of wheels with it. We had to go yesterday and buy some tyres for it.
But no, because the wheels are smashed on this side. We've got two other wheels to fit on, which Dave's going to bring in a set. So we need to get the jack on this, get it up. But the other problem we've got is from, obviously the tyre is on this, but it's flat. But because it's completely aired out, you can't even turn the steering wheel because there's nowhere for the wheel to turn. So we need to kind of get this suspension to hold air, and then obviously the suspension is damaged on this corner. We need to kind of bodge it. That's
just
what
to
I'm
get it round,
bodge it to get it round there if we can.
Yeah.
Because it's literally on the floor.
I don't think we can ever buy anything normal. Or anything ever comes as described.
Where's the fun in that?
I think that's half the fun, and I think that's why we enjoy it. We enjoy the stress, I think.
There's one job done.
Looks way better now.
That's the airline, the airbag.
Yeah, snapped it off.
Completely snapped it off.
Yeah.
So we need to crimp this.
Yeah. And weld that up.
And then we need to wedge
A block of wood.
Yeah, all your arms are all kind of okay, Dave.
You sure about that, mate?
Let it down then.
I didn't want to lay it down on the tyre. Oh shit. Yeah, that's wood has gone straight through the...
You just damaged the bonnet. So did you get that on camera?
Yeah.
Kid, are you for real? You for real?
Open the bonnet.
Cost us money there, ain't it?
He'll straighten that out, don't worry
straighten
about
that
that.
Yeah, it's just pushed straight through it.
Jesus Christ. You right kink that now, look.
What, Hercules? Good as new now.
No, it needs a bit more. It's already damaged, and then we put a piece of wood in the damaged bit, and it's gone straight through.
Are they for Stokes if you mess it up again?
Tell everybody you're clever. You put it on the weakest, but you know this is cast alloy, and you put it on the weakest part, and you think a 2-ton bloody wagon is going to hold with that.
You do it, and then when
I
you
would have
do
done it.
Right, see if it airs up then. Don't put the bonnet down in case it slips.
I ain't putting the bonnet down ever again.
The turret, we haven't just damaged that. That was the other kind of unforeseen damage, what we didn't know about. So, because the shock has broke at the bottom, all the linkage come all the way through this, and it wasn't as bad as that, but when I put the piece of wood there, it's just finished it off. And obviously then the wood has come flying through and hit the bonnet. So we've had insult to injury, but now we've located the wood in a slightly different position, and hopefully now I've crimped the pipe, the airline, the air suspension should air up.
What are you saying?
Down on the van. I chipped his door handle. Now I've bent the bonnet. I have to do a little thing at the start of something. Of every car.
Right, from what you've seen,
They had a tiff.
me and Stokes had a
Dave
fallout.
put me in the back of a car and Jack, and they put me in some concrete shoes.
No.
So
We had a little conflict. How would you say? I showed my distress towards what Rich had done, and Rich jumped straight on the defensive. We won't do it then. We won't do it. Anyway, we've got away from that.
Yeah.
You haven't seen this because I didn't have the cameras, but I stayed up late last night, and not last night, the night before, and changed that because it's completely snapped off. So that's done now. I've got it to air up a little bit, but we're still having trouble from this side. Stokes is glued, not welded. Is
Q-bond.
the little valve that we've ordered, but we've ordered one from China. Don't think it's going to fit, and then there's only one company that make them from Germany, and they're 100 quid. So yeah, we're going to see if it works.
And what? So we've super glued it instead.
Yeah. Just to get it up and around the other side, and then we can work out what we've got to do. Because if all the bags are all bent and everything, there's no point paying £100 for a valve if you've got to bloody pay £1,000 for a new bag.
The valve is part of the airbag shock absorber. Like I said,
TPS and Audi only sell it with a bag.
and the bag's like £1,000.
You left that compressor on?
I don't know. I'm going to say Dave. Leaking.
Yeah. So I've just lowered the jack, and it's hissed. Let's see if it can just get in nothing.
The problem is, as you can see, it is a little bit better now, but you cannot turn the wheel.
Yeah.
Because it's going to hit the
arch.
the wing.
Yeah.
I know the wing's a bit damaged, but it's not that bad.
You don't want to mess it up just
Don't
for
absolutely, and wreck all the alloy as well.
Yeah. These lowrider boys would love it though, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would, mate. I think that bag's leaking now, it's letting the pressure off.
Basically, we're going to try and air up the free wheels.
We've crimped the pipe now.
We've crimped the pipe back because I've got it to sit up better than it was. And we're going to try and slowly take it round. And then, otherwise, we've got to take the wing off. So we've got it in the main unit now. Give it a quick wash. It's looking better than it did. It's looking less sorry for itself. We're going to actually show you all close up now of the damage.
What we know so far?
Yes. As from the front, you can see it's the bumper.
There's some wiring damage
there, and it is saying on the dashboard coolant, so I think he's nicked something somewhere, but we'll have to get the bumper off to get a closer look on that one.
Leak, isn't there?
It's sitting a lot better now. I put that arm on. Still, we couldn't get the little valve to air up, so that's on the agenda. I can see it. Do you reckon that's road legal?
You've got no mirror glass in it, mate.
The two doors. It's took the brunt of the hit here.
You have to open the
there's a
door.
sequence. It's like, see, you can't open that. You have to do that and that.
That's
so
for security,
it's definitely hit the B pillar.
Yes, took a big whack there.
So fingers crossed.
We can't really, without getting
we've got to get the doors off, but fingers crossed. For as much bad news we've had about the car, we're hoping we're going to pull this out.
Or we've got to replace it.
Side skirt. Stoke ain't saving that. It's caught ever so slightly the bottom of the quarter, but the quarter's good, so down there, so we're gonna have to piece. The quarter is all right here. The kid thought it was clever to wrap it pink and blue. Clearly weren't very good at his job because obviously he couldn't take the wrap off. So that's damage there. The rear bumper is definitely, and the boot has left the wrap on.
Marks everywhere, hasn't it?
The diffuser's broke, but it ain't to our liking that, and that's going.
Yeah.
That's going. They've been wrapped carbon, so they're coming off, and they're going to go back to silver. His IKEA flat pack's coming off. It's all right here.
Apart from that's missing.
Someone's nicked that. That.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, that handicap step's coming off.
Carbon mirror.
Carbon mirror. I don't know what Stokes's done though, because he locked the car. And now it won't come back out. And then we're back to the bumper. The bonnet was okay actually, but we had a little, as you can see from earlier on in the episode, there's a slight little nudge there. There's a slight little nudge there.
I'll get it sorted.
The unforeseen, just a little bit of a repair that we got to do.
Like we said previously, this was damage from the suspension, but I've added to the damage by putting a piece of wood straight through it. But to sort that out, we've got to remove the engine,
running gear, everything.
Because that is cast aluminium and that is like riveted, glued, bonded in. It is a replacement part, you can take it out, but to do it, you've got to take the engine out.
Guess what we're doing? Then into the interior. As you might have noticed, there's some parts missing. The carbon trim They did leave us a little bit, but it is definitely broken where they couldn't get it out.
And that's the same in the back as well.
And that was from the accident happened, and then it went to Copart. So thank you, Copart employees. We really appreciate that. No airbags have gone off. There's no cracked windscreens or anything like that, which is all a good sign. Less work, because if we'd have had to have took all the dashboard out and everything, might as well have just reshelled the car. I'm gonna sit here and have a little chat about why the title says we got scammed. Me and Stokes went to drop a car off, didn't we, mate? And on the way back, we got a phone call from our good friend, Tom. You know that you've met Tom, he's been in a few episodes.
Big guy.
He rang me, he literally rings me. Dave, yes, you might be interested in something. I've got an RS6, 17 plate, 30 something K, 15 grand. I went, yeah, I'll take it. Like, it could have come in half at that and I wouldn't even have cared. So yeah, anyway, we were like, yeah, we'll have it. You know, he sorted it out and everything. The kid was happy, we was happy.
Dave even tried to give a deposit.
Yeah, I even said, listen, I'll send the money, you know, and we'll get it sorted. And he was like, no, it's all right now. So anyway, little time goes on. Have you heard anything about that car yet, Dave? Yeah, he said he'd messaged him the other day, but I didn't get a reply. So we had a little bit of another chat. Nothing come of it. Then a little bit more of a prompt on. Finally got through to them, and then they were like,
when it's gone that long,
you think, oh, then
too good to be true.
Yeah, we was like, oh well, it was good while it lasted. Yeah. And then basically we got through to him and said, listen, what's happened is he's tried to put it into another kid for more money, and it fell through. Do you want the car? And I was like, yeah, we'll have the car.
If you'd have let us know.
even said, right, because we'd only seen 2 pictures at this time.
Yeah.
The 2 pictures, literally the picture of the from the back and from the front, so we've seen the side damage and the front.
Side,
at the crash side. So at that, 15 grand, no brainer, send it on down to me. I don't even care how it comes.
Well, he does, because this is why we...
No, I don't care how it comes. But then anyway, so I said, mate, I would have happily paid more. Cheap car, you know what I mean? I'd had a look around what they were going for. So then we got into it, and he was like, what would you pay? And I was like, well, what does he want for it? What will get the deal done? And we come back with 20. I said, I'd be happy to pay 20.
Because you did a bit of research.
Did a bit of research, not dropping any names or anything, but
pack.
Performance pack, fully packed, like everything. It's the main one, right? It's all good, and it was worth 20. With the damage that we'd seen. Then it comes to that, and we're like, yeah, anyway, it's yours, it's this, it's that, yeah, no problem. So then it got brought down, because the car was up in Scotland, and we said, we will go up and have a look at this. And I said to my friend Tom, I said, I'm not paying no money until I've seen this car now, because it's gone from 15 to 20.
But this is where it gets a bit more tricky.
It gets a bit tricky because the kid did a deal for a car and then another car, and then someone took this car as well off this and off that. You know how it goes.
So the money what we was going to pay
for it weren't the kids no more, was something else. And anyway, so we went and had a look at this car, and we got there, pulled up. He's on the trailer, and we seen the damage that we were told that it had.
Yeah, we knew it.
Right, and that's no problem. We then looked a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Straight away, went under the bonnet. I found the thing had come through the turret, and I just looked at him and went, and this is why I told you I'd look at the car.
Yeah, that is a
big job. Like, I know it don't seem like a big job, and like for people who be like, oh yeah, but you got to drop you've got to take the front end off, take all the running gear off. It's a big job. It ain't a small job. You've seen other people do it, and you'll see what it's into. Like,
the kid actually said, just weld it up.
He said just weld it up, right? So the kid does wheel refurbs, right? And we pointed to we said to our mate Tom, tell him we'll send him one of these wheels, and when that comes back mint, we'll allow him to.
The ones what we're on it.
Yeah. We'll get him to weld it up, and he went, well, that ain't it. And we went, there you go then.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work.
So then that's number one. We also noticed the carbon fibre was missing, which, to be fair, it weren't the kid's fault. It's gone to Coparts and it's come out and it's been nicked.
Yeah.
That was the second thing. Oh, the third thing, we turned it on. He hadn't done 39k, done 46k.
Yeah, so the mileage has gone up.
So the mileage has gone up. There's more damage. So remember, the price has gone up, the mileage has gone up, the damage has gone up.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we were like, right.
Oh, that was it, you were getting a set of
No,
wheels.
I was set of wheels with it, and it was like, you can have them wheels with no tyres on them because the carbon's missing. I was like,
the deal was,
I was told they were coming with it. Anyway, so yeah, that was another one. Then the other one was, we were like, can we have a look at the paperwork, make sure the service it. Oh yeah, that hasn't come down with it. And we were like, all right. We're like, all right. Two keys, full service paperwork, you name it, all this sort of stuff. It was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. And don't worry, it will come.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll send it down. So anyway, it gets better, right? Yeah, it gets better. We didn't do no reg checks or anything, which is stupid of us, because we should have VIN checked it to make sure everything was all right, hadn't been catted before and all this.
Yeah.
So we rifled around in it, and we found the reg, and it's a 16 plate, not a 17.
Yeah, because we was told
it was a 17 with 39,000, full service history, 2 keys paperwork, carbon, a set of wheels.
Was it red?
No, carbon,
a
carbon set of wheels, and what else were we done for?
The extra damage.
Oh yeah, the damage as well. Oh yeah, it was meant to be 15 grand. Yes. that was it. That was it, right? Yeah, it was like, hang on a minute, right? Like I said, if it was 15 grand and it had come this, I'd have just gone, oh well.
But you imagine.
But imagine trying to go.
We're at the place where the car had been delivered to. The car now isn't the guy
who owns it.
It's the middleman's guy who he owed him money, which we were paying the money, then that cleared out. And we were like, well, I know we agreed all on this, but it's got all extra stuff. You need to speak to your man at the other end. And
literally, it took me 2 seconds to find the turret damage, and he went, and the kid went, I've never seen that.
To be fair, that's what's wrote it.
Yeah. You know what it is, because they'd have probably half done well, I don't reckon they'd have done the B post.
I don't know, mate.
But that, mate, is
50 grand motor, isn't it?
Literally, as soon as you clock that, mate, it's done.
You haven't seen underneath yet.
It's done. No, and we haven't seen underneath yet. But yeah, just like we just wanted to tell the story how we've been scanned.
The wrap had pulled the paint off.
Yeah, but we showed them that, didn't we?
Yes, but we didn't know about
that. Oh yeah, we didn't know the wrap had pulled the paint off either.
It's a good deal you got there.
Didn't pay 20.
We didn't pay 20. No.
What did we pay though? 18.
We paid 18.
And we have got the service book.
And we have got the 2 keys, which he did come through. And you know what? It's one of them.
And Dave did fall out with our mate Tom, who is with us now.
No, I didn't fall out with him. I was just trying to have. An argument with him to the person who he was vouching for, and I kept saying, "I'm really sorry, Tom. I know it's not you." Yeah, basically.
So we're going to burn each other. I was like, "This is getting out of hand now."
He can burn my mom, but we're all friends now. He wasn't the scammer. It was the kid who owned the car. He gave all the wrong information on the car, just to obviously. Here we go. 16. Like, how do you get that wrong?
Paperwork and it all marries up.
It all marries up. I did forget to show you. It looks like he's been rubbing that up. He must have a tick or something, and he must have to rub like this.
Considering that's done what? How many miles?
39,000.
You're 139,000.
Probably, yeah. Oh, the saving grace. Apparently, it's 720 brake. Fair bloody. Oh, don't touch that, you get electric shock.
Did you?
No, you didn't. Fucking did.
It's sharp bit sticking out.
I ain't touching it again.
It's straight pipe, Dave. Fully straight pipe.
We think we found the cause of where the leak might be somewhere here.
These are coolant pipes.
Yeah,
so the radiators look okay.
Bit of plastic, bro.
I think we need to get some coolant in it.
Yeah, and then see where it weeps out of. Is that there? Is it there? Look. No.
I mean, there's another like a radiator here. Oh, Dave breaking bits. There's a lot of grass. A lot of grass.
The under tray's nailed.
Dave did touch this cable, which is an earth, and he swears to God he got a
Touch it
shock
again.
Nah, man, no, because I know it is. No.
And then, yeah, this obviously
This has got to all come off. This looks like one big piece.
It is a Miltech. It does say Miltech, but it's got no boxes in.
So does, get in the comments,
come
do
with a
these
Miltech?
come standard with the Miltech and then they've just welded on?
No. It's Miltech's aftermarket, but this is like the crossover pipe. I don't know if Miltech would have done that, but
That looks a bit rough,
and
doesn't
then they've
it?
jointed it.
Look how rough all this is.
I don't know, mate. But it's got no box. There's no box.
No, oh my, have you made this exhaust?
Oh no, that ain't Miltech.
Have you made this? Even the tips, man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Just scuff bar on
I
it.
think it was a Miltech. Then it's been butchered by
Somewhat.
someone at a exhaust centre. I swear it's got dog muck on it somewhere. It stinks.
It's your breath, like.
Oh, is it? I know it was something.
Chatting shit.
Brush your teeth with bullshit. Oh, speaking of devil.
But no, underneath it's looking just muddy, and we've got one damage under tray.
Not as bad as we thought.
No.
Or is it as you thought?
Well, it's not as bad because it's gone up a curb and slid, but luckily it's gone up a curb and slid onto grass.
Yeah.
So that may have caused less damage, but you've got to remember this is then been moved and moved about, and that just creates more damage. But whoever has moved it, they've done a pretty good job of not kind of
Completely
destroying it, because even when we picked this up, we went in the truck, we couldn't get it on there. We literally, it was on the back of the trailer. Dave's already stripping it. It was on the back of the trailer, and that's how we had to move it.
First step complete.
Yeah, get rid of that. Kid, that's a piece of wood. The diffuser is literally, mate, oh my life. Why would you ever?
So it's an extension. Are they extension?
Did you get planning permission for that extension?
Why would you ever do that? That's the end of the episode. Stokes is not going to talk after the magic words today, and we're actually going to finish where we finish. I hope you like the new project. We're looking forward to getting it done and getting it out and actually seeing if it is 720, and see if she pulls wheelies. So I'm going to tell you, like, comment, follow and subscribe.
And hit the bell icon.
And that is it, isn't it, Richard?
Yeah, that's it.
See you next week, guys.
Ciao.